Hey, what's going on guys? In this video we are going to see how to do this assignment using C programming. This is assigned for Raptor, but I'm going to do with C programming. Here what has to happen is it's going to ask for the user to enter positive integers. Here they have given the sample interaction, like when the user enter a positive integer, each time it's going to ask whether to exit or not. The user is going to decide whether to exit or not. If the user say no, it's going to keep continuing and 30, and then it's asking again. It will ask again and again and again, no matter how many number you put. And when the user enter yes, it's going to exit. And also in let me read this one. Here it says start Raptor and create flowchart that counts the numbers entered by the user and computes the sum of positive numbers. Your flowchart continue asking for a number until the user decides to stop, and the result will be displayed. Here what has to happen is only the positive integer will add up. If the user enter a negative number, it will neglect that one and add only the positive number. Here you can see when the user enter 32.5 negative 20, it's neglecting the negative 20 and adding only the 30 plus 2.5, and the sum is 32.5. But it counts the negative number also. No matter how many negative number enter, it's going to count the negative number, but it's not going to add the negative number. Okay, now let's go ahead and see how to create a program for that. Let's go ahead and introduce some variables. First I'm going to introduce a character type of variable. This one I'm going to option, so I create OP and equate this one to n for no. Okay, this is our first character type of variable. It's loading. Okay, this is our first character type of variable. Then I'm going to create some float type of variable. Float type of variable, one is to ask the input and store. This is I use n for that. And then one is to find out the sum. I initialize sum with 0. And then we are going to count the numbers entered by the user. To count that one, I'm going to introduce count, integer count, and I initialize that one also with 0. Now first we are going to create a while loop. Let's get rid of this one, while loop, but it only enters this while loop if the user enters no, because in the sample interaction I show you when the user enter no, it's keep asking again and again and again. If the user enter yes, it exit the while loop and go and print out the final solution. Okay, so in the while loop we could set a condition, option is not equal to yes, or you can say option is equal to no. Both of them are same thing. Option is not equal to capital yes or small yes. Capital yes, and I put double ampersand for and then that's what you have to put. Op, and then not equal to small letter yes, because the user may enter capital yes or small yes. According to the user's input, it's going to go into the loop. If the user enter no, then only it will enter this while loop. Otherwise it will exit and print out the final the sum and the number entered. Okay, first we give a printf statement to enter a number. Enter a number, and then to get the number input we have to use the scanf statement. In this scanf statement, since this is a float type of variable, the user may enter a decimal like integer or float, whatever it is, it's going to be stored in float, and we have to store this one in n. So I put ampersand n to store in n, ampersand n. And then now we are going to create a if statement. If the number entered by the user is greater than 0, if it's a positive number, then only we do the addition. If it's not, we don't do the addition, we only do the counting. Okay, so we put if n is greater than 0, if n is greater than 0, sum plus n, sum plus equal to n. Then we are going to ask the user to enter the whether to we are going to ask the user to whether to exit or not. Exit yes or no. and yeah, yes or no, and a question mark. Okay, question mark, and then we are going to get the input from the user. Since that's a character, the user is going to enter YON, that's a character, so we have to put %C to store the get the character, and also whatever the character the user enter, it's going to be stored in option OP. That's what we declare. Okay, and that's it for this one. And also we have to count the numbers. To count the numbers, we put a count plus plus. Now when the user exit the loop, whenever the user say no, it's going to exit the loop and come here, and here we are going to print out the final statement. In this one we are going to print sum of the positive numbers equal to %.2f, because this 0.2 is to print out in 2 decimal points. And also we have to print out the count. We have to print out the sum and also the numbers, the number of numbers entered. Count equal to %d \n, and the first one is sum, coming from the sum. The second one comes from the count. Okay, that's it. Now it should work. Let's go ahead and run this one. Enter a number. Let's put 5. It's asking exit or not. I'm saying no, because if I say yes, it's going to exit right away. So if I say no, it should keep going on. Enter a number. I put 10, and it's asking exit or not. No. I enter a negative number. Let's put -20. Now I exit ask. When it asks, I put yes. But here what has to happen is it's only at the positive numbers. It neglects the negative numbers, but it has to count the negative number also. So here the output we have to get is 15, and the total count should be 3, because it has to count negative number also. Okay, now let's go ahead and enter. Now it's printing out the sum of the positive number is 15 and the count is 3. That's correct. Okay, that's what should happen, and that's it. And you can try it for any number, like you can try it as many times as you want. Okay, and that's it. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. And if you are trying to learn C or C++ programming, there are a bunch of videos in my playlist. I hope you guys watch that too, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.